Hi sisters, it's Jake here, and I'm back with another video. Today's video is sponsored by my patrons. If you want to become a patron, click the link in the description below. You can have your name put right here. I can send you a personalized video monthly. I can send you a signed Polaroid. It's pretty great. I'm also releasing merch. Throughout my life, I've had 15 surgeries. I've gotten death threats. I've been in and out of the hospital. I spent a good majority of my childhood in a wheelchair. My whole motto has been never stop. And I started this clothing brand when I was 13 years old with no success because I had no platform. Influencers do merch all the time, but I wanted to do something a little different. 10% of all profits from Never Stop will go into something called the Never Stop Fund. I will put the 10% of profits into a separate account, and on the first of every month, I will then send the money to someone who's struggling with chronic illness or other medical issues who needs the help financially. When I was sick, Grant saved my life, and I don't know how much is going to be in this fund. It could be $50, it could be more. There's also a way to directly put money into the Never Stop Fund. I'm going to be fully transparent about all of the donations and the 10%. Also on the website, I have an application if you are in need financially, and you could be chosen to receive the Never Stop Fund starting August 1st. Never in my life would I have thought that I would be in a situation where I can have a platform, give back to people who were once in a situation that I was in, and also promote my message. Speaking of my message, here it is. So Never Stop is embroidered across the front. I have t-shirts and hoodies with sizes going up to 3XL. I've got this baby blue, navy blue, like a sand color, black, white, gray. The website's neverstop.lol. You'll see the application and all the products. And I've got about 2 or 3 more designs that I'll be releasing. This isn't a one-time drop. I'm going to be releasing more and more. I have cool collabs set up with these really, really talented artists, and I can't wait for you to see them. Speaking of influencer merchandise and how I want to stray from the pack, today we're going to be talking about someone called Bentley Blaze. Now, Bentley Blaze has 382,000 subscribers on this channel and another 157,000 subscribers on his second channel. You may know Bentley Blaze from his hits such as 10-gram joint hotbox, or How to French and Ghost Inhale joint hotbox, or maybe The Police Came to My House, not clickbait. Now, Bentley Blaze has a pretty substantial following on Instagram, along with a significant YouTube presence, OnlyFans, and maybe not Patreon. Now, Matthew released merchandise on his awesome website, Shut the Fuck Up and Blaze, which is awesome because now that I've heard this, all I want to do is just smoke that ganja. And first of all, website design, beautiful. The red is really nice on the eyes. And then we've got Manifest, beautiful. Shut the Fuck Up and Blaze. Good. Shut the Fuck Up and Blaze. Okay. How high are you? With an alien and a sweatshirt that says rather be stoned than cool. That looks like it's been put through mockupgenerator.net a million times. The difference between my new merch and Matthew's is he took the money and ran and then released an apology video.
Hi guys, so in today's video, this is going to be a little bit of a different video.
Don't smile at me before that. Also, why'd you roll up your window the slightest amount?
It's going to be a little bit of a different video. I guess a little nervous about this one because it's something that I feel very obligated and I really, really want to make to clear a lot of things up.
Okay, so clear a bunch of things up.
It's happened within the past 6 months or so.
Okay.
And there's a lot of things I need to address and talk about, and I just want to come on here today and be fully transparent.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you guys deserve to know.
I agree.
What's going on in my life.
True. Shut the fuck up and
things
blaze.
With merch. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen comments about merch. And I'm just going to address everything that's happened within the past 6 months so you guys know truthfully what has been going on. I'm going to start off last fall. So last fall,
okay,
went through a really hard time.
Okay.
I was just really depressed.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I almost kind of lost my passion with YouTube.
And smoking weed on YouTube. Anyway, it's fine.
I didn't necessarily quit because I was still making videos. It's just I was going through a time where I was really hard on myself, worry about what people think of me too much. And I was always like, oh no, if people see my views are getting less, they're going to think I'm falling off and judge me.
So Matthew, is it that you're worried that people will think you're falling off, or are you worried about your bank account? Because that would make more sense, right? Sure, I feel like you'll get 1 or 2 comments a video if the views tank, but let's be honest, it's mostly about money.
Because I was more focused on views rather than just putting out good content.
Putting out good content such as what, Matthew? Now, I'm not here to rip on his channel, and also, what's my channel? I shouldn't really be talking, but your videos are called Eating 1,000 milligrams of CBD and THC. It's 17 minutes long. There are barely any cuts here, and then you play Fortnite while high. Is that the kind of content you're talking about? Because if so, that's next level. That's awesome.
That was just like, I was in a horrible relationship pretty much, and it lasted for, 2 or 3 months, and I didn't want to leave because it was the first time I found someone that actually treated me right. And like a 60-day notice if you're going to leave, and I didn't know what I was going to do, so I never gave them a notice, blah, blah, blah. And during like, even fucking now, like I struggled with money, and it was like the first time I did that with a long time. And it was around the time that I was supposed to be leaving my apartment. And I was like, okay, I'll do a merch drop. I'll get these orders out.
Okay.
I'll get some money. My apartment ended up charging me an extra $3,000 fee because I didn't give them a 60-day notice.
Which is fair, because apartments do that.
I ended up having to pay all this fucking money to the apartment, and it happened like right after I did the merch drop. There's like 100 orders around that.
Okay.
So
100 orders is pretty good. I can't imagine a world where 100 people would purchase something of mine. So it's interesting to see him just like brush that off and be like, it was like 100 orders or something like that. No, 100 orders is a sizable amount of people who support you.
when that happened a few days later, all that money ended up going to my apartment complex.
What? Huh? No. That's not how that works. I don't think that's ever been how that works. They don't take your specific merch money away. For me personally, financially, I'm not doing well. The month of June has been the only month of YouTube where I'm like, okay, this can actually be a job. Other than that, I'm putting my rent on credit cards and paying interest on that. This is not like, I don't feel bad because you just shouldn't do that. There's so many other ways to do it. Technically, it's a small business. Take out a small business loan. Put it on a credit card. Don't take your fans' money and then put it towards rent before fulfilling any orders. The way that my merch works, I set up my merch so that I don't get paid until people receive their merch and are okay with it. It's not like the credit card charges are now his. You signed a contract by selling a product that you would fulfill these orders. And I believe to this day, those orders still aren't filled.
Every single dime that I was getting was just going immediately out to trying to survive. It's been a fucking stressful time.
Okay.
Feel like a lot of people think that I'm just pocketing all this money and like living fucking large, and like I am not rich. I am not Amazon. And if you ordered merch in the past 6 months, you were going to receive a refund or you were going to get the merch.
Okay, hold up. I'm sorry. I'm not rich. I am not Amazon. You have a lot of subscribers and you're acting like it's a lot of work. You're smoking in front of a camera and then posting it. And I'm not here to say that what I'm doing is hard work at all. This is an amazing job to have. I'm able to build a community of people and make money while doing something I love. It's awesome. This is not something to complain about in the slightest. So many YouTubers talk about how YouTube isn't what you think and how it's a hard job. I've been uploading 2 videos a week since January, and sure, I've felt burnt out, but this is not hard. And maybe it's just because I have things to compare it to. Going through emergency surgery and not being able to walk for months is hard. Filming in front of a camera for 45 minutes, talking about this loser, cut that out. Sitting in front of a camera for 45 minutes, talking about some idiot on the internet is the best, is so much fun. Whatever. I did see a bunch of tweets from people who were like, I DM'd and emailed Matthew and he blocked me on all of my social media account because he didn't want to hear the negativity. What? You can't do that. There are people who gave you their money and you're like, these are just haters. Are you serious?
Or you were going to get the merch in your mailbox within the next few months.
Next few months?
I have an entire bag full of orders I'm going to take to the post office today.
I don't believe it.
And on top of that, my manufacturing company, they raised all their prices.
COVID and...
So, for example, last December, I did a merch drop where I sold $3,000 net worth of, merch items.
It's a lot of money.
I was like, hey, I need to order this much stuff. And the price was like $2,300. And that's not counting I have to pay for shipping, which is another like $400 or $500 on top of that. That last merch drop literally left me with like $200 or $300.
So don't do that. So do what I'm doing. Every time you order, then it gets sent to someone and they print it for me. This is work that you're signing up for yourself. And it doesn't really make any sense. Your followers didn't ask for you to front the cost of merchandise and then sell it. Like, you could very well just do print on demand like almost everybody else does. I also love this screenshot. I'm not one to say anything about red faces, but that's a red face if you ask me. Maybe it's because he has perfectly white teeth and I have candy corn in my mouth, but that's neither here nor there.
I was getting royally fucked.
I hate when people say that. I was getting royally fucked. I'm a YouTuber. Do you not understand that? Also, I was getting royally fucked. Like Meghan Markle was behind me pegging.
Nothing went in my pocket.
Fix it.
At this point, I'm just trying to like get money to refund people, possibly order the merch.
Possibly order the merch.
I've been refunding people like slowly every few days to like not having anyone upset because I'm not...
January through March. This is the little tangent I'm going to go on. In my life, January through March were some of the worst months financially that I've ever had. I lost a bunch of work. I was not making much money at all. I would say that I was lucky if I pulled in maybe a little over $1,000 a month. Rent was $650, not including utilities, food, gas, insurance. I had to register my car in that time. I'm not going to talk about that and beg my people for money. In that time, I fucking sold so much of my stuff on eBay, stuff that I was like, I will never get rid of this. This is my prized possession. That shit's gone. I'm not going to be like, no, I need funding from my followers and then I'll refund if needed. If I was in this situation, I would be selling everything that I own. This car, he has a car payment. Buy a shitty car. My car screams every time I take a right turn. My tires are at 22 PSI. I don't know why, but my first priority would be to get shit to the people who spent money to support me.
I'm not trying to scam. I'm not trying to take advantage of anyone. Things just got shit for me.
Things get shit for everyone. Are you kidding? I had one of the biggest jobs in my life working at Saturday Night Live, and then I got injured on the job, was no longer being paid for that, lost that opportunity, and then COVID hit. And then during COVID, I had surgeries to fix all of those injuries. That's shit luck. Your shit luck, I feel like such an asshole. Your shit luck with having to pay $3,000 to move out of an apartment because you didn't give them 60 days notice is not shit luck.
Moving forward.
Okay, moving forward.
Our rent is $1,800 a month, and he decided to quit Walgreens to try to edit for me and like work for me essentially.
That's always good.
He's going to school, so he was getting like $900 a month from his parents, you know, for going to school and getting good grades.
I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but what? You're getting $900 a month for good grades? My reward for getting good grades was getting a Happy Meal on the way to the ER.
But then that ended.
Kind of happy.
He's no longer getting like any money from them. So it's like all the bills from this apartment pretty much on me at the end of the day. And I'm paying like $700 a month on this car.
Oh, $700 a month on this car. What did you get? A fucking spaceship? $700 a month? Holy shit.
Survive. Like Denver's a very expensive city. Just like buying groceries and gas and food and like...
Gas is really expensive. That's Biden's America. Fuck him! Just kidding. It's not Biden's fault. Fight with people in the comments about it. It's fine.
So I have $2,500 a month going out between rent and...
How much do you make in AdSense?
I think last month I made like $4,000. I am in a mildly shitty situation at the moment. And I don't know.
So Matthew made $4,000 last month, $2,500 going out, and then groceries. Sometimes it's covered by his partner's parents. That's not a shitty situation. Honestly, that feels like an average situation. Just because you were making much more money the summer before and you bought a fucking Range Rover or whatever this is, it doesn't mean that you can be taking money from your followers. Maybe learn how to light a cig. Oh my God.
I just want to be happy and make you guys happy and
refund them.
Give people their merch orders or their refunds, you know?
What do we think? How much is his body worth? Not that I'm inciting violence. I mean like the children's scribblings on his body, the hearts and the whatever the fucks and the skulls and whatever. You're so cool. How much do you think that all cost? In life, you make financial mistakes all the time. It's about how you get back up from them. Do another merch drop and put the $200 that you're making off of $3,000 towards the refunds. There are still ways to fulfill orders and refund people.
Just know that I am not scamming. That's the last fucking thing I'm doing. Like when I did this merch drop in February.
February. February and people haven't heard anything until what? June 5th. Okay, it's time for me to come out about this thing that happened in February. Wow.
And I know you guys, this isn't your problem.
This isn't our problem. Yeah, it's not our problem. So why are you telling us? That's stupid.
All the merch money that went into my account, I'm pretty sure it was like $2,000 or $3,000.
Stop spending your money on hair dye and Newports. Maybe you'd have some extra money out of that $1,500.
It literally got taken out a few days later to like go to the apartment. Like I never saw a dime of it. I never like lived lavishly off of it. That's what people have been saying.
Move the money into a different account. If they're going to auto withdraw, move the money into a different account. They're not going to overdraft you that much. An overdraft fee of $35 is much less than the $3,000. Sorry, I'm trying to think logistically about finances, and I realize now that that's stupid of me.
So now I'm in a situation where I'm just trying to get money from sponsorships to pay my rent and pay you guys back.
What a shame.
It's just a fucking shitty situation, and I've been really depressed about it low-key lately. And I am sorry for anyone who is disappointed in me.
Me.
You will get your merch orders. Like I said, I have a bunch that's already packed and needs shipped today.
I was just thinking about this. What a privileged point of view to be like, I only am making $4,000 a month. Huh? $4,000 a month? I understand that you live in a city, but like, there's ways to do that.
And I'm genuinely sorry. Like, I feel horrible for disappointing you guys and making you guys think I'm something I'm not. And I took a long time to address this.
Because of all the smoke around the screen, I feel like I'm being hotboxed in my office. Hotboxed in my office? Not clickbait. Pay your rent with that.
Brand deals and stuff to like pay everyone back and not have to do this type of video because it is embarrassing.
No, what? Embarrassing? No.
I'm not looking for sympathy from this video, and I know it probably seems that way, but I'm really not. I'm just trying to be honest with you guys.
True. No sympathy.
Exactly what the fuck is went on and why.
Went on.
It's fucking hard, and I'm just trying to be honest.
It's hard to be honest. Since February, I've had to lie to all my fans about where their merch is. And today, June 5th, 2022, I'm going to be honest, while smoking expensive cigarettes and showing off my thousands of dollars of body ink. Take a drag, King.
I promise I will make sure that everyone is happy at the end of the day.
I'm not happy.
I'm very grateful to be in this position in the first place.
Doesn't seem it.
And it means a lot that you guys even support me.
Because you paid my rent. The fact that you paid my rent, I don't know where I would be. I had to pay $3,000. And I don't know where I would be without your money. The Visas, the MasterCards, the Amex, the PayPals, the way that you've given me your money. Because I took a break from working for 3 months.
And y'all didn't deserve this. So I am sorry. I will do better. Make this situation right, because it's eating away at me, and I hate it, and I feel horrible.
If I got a buzz cut, would I look like him?
If you guys kind of understand, and I hope this video
with a rounder
didn't
face
come across in the wrong way.
Sorry, forgot he was still talking. Bullshitting.
I love you guys, and I
love you too.
genuinely thank
not
you
really.
and I love you guys.
Already said that.
I'm not gonna stop YouTube. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm done giving a fuck.
I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm making $4,000 a month. If I push this up, I can make between 6 and 7. Okay? What are you talking about here? I don't like you. Why are you doing this? I'm putting no effort into my content right now, and I'm making $4,000 a month. Now imagine if I gave a shit. That's what this sounds like.
Caring about views. I'm done with all that shit because it's like ruining it for me. Because YouTube is my passion and it's what I want to do. I know it doesn't seem that way until the next one. Stay motherfucking blazed.
I'm motherfucking blazed. Yes. Okay. So that was Blazing Buttons. What's his name? Benjamin Button? I don't fucking remember. Anyways, I don't like him. His name was Matthew, and I think that he's an ass. I think that he's a gosh darn jerk. Also, you say that YouTube's your passion, but like cut out you smoking a cigarette in the middle of the video. That video could have been 8 minutes long if you didn't repeat yourself and cut out the silences. It's interesting that he says YouTube is his passion, but he's like, I also don't care if my audience watches me do nothing and like take breaths in between my sentences. Anyways, thank you so much for your support recently. I'm working on a couple bigger projects that I'm super excited about. The merch is out. If you have financial need and you have chronic illness or other medical issues, let me know. There's an application in the website. Check out my Patreon, check out my podcast with Jacob Sharp. Thank you so much for all your support. You're all amazing, and I will talk to you later. Bye.